All right, Shalom. I want to start off this lesson giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, only who will well and teach well. Peace and blessings and salutations unto the elect, only unto you I say Shalom. And I was just going over, praying, meditating, stretching, and I was just meditating. Listen, this man, he's trying to set up his enterprise so he can be worshipped. And when we say this man, we're talking about the banking elites. Okay, Esau, Idumea in the Greek. Okay, you so-called white people. Okay, the children of the wicked. This is why you're clinging on to America so strongly. Okay, they're clinging to America because they know, like, it's not going to be much longer, all right, till they get to act out their violence, okay, and show forth their wickedness. But this man is setting forth everything that's compiling itself right now in the news, in the media. It's all about the obvious, and these other camps got a lot to pay for. Okay, you other camps that are not teaching the truth, okay, you're making it clear that you took the bag. All right, it's clear that they're compromised because everyone sees it. You don't have to be a part of this truth to see it. Now, this is where it was told first, starting with our apostles, okay? But ultimately, you see, okay, they're maneuvering around this for a reason. Because ultimately, they don't want an excuse not to take it because their mind is on the bag. That's why they mock us, they call us names, they talk shit about us, right? But the whole world knows. The water y'all bashim y'all.
And we fought the Nazis. We're not Nazis.
Why did you wear that today?
Well, it's the British illness, isn't it? We've already got a passport. We've already got driver's licenses. It's not going to stop illegal immigration.
You want to break the law, or you want a bottle of wine, or, you want a bit of cash stealing. It will kill people. Power to the people.
I'll tell you what it is. It's in Revelation 13, and it talks about in the future. John was given a vision of the future. Not John the disciple, not John the Baptist, John the disciple, yeah?
Do you think the Bible's for Saul Keir-Starmer and Digital ID?
Because I will never give up my inalienable freedoms that my forefathers fought for. I'm never doing it.
You hear that? Okay. And that could be a Jake. He knows. And he's heard. And where did he hear these things? You see, that's why, listen, the scriptures talk about men that would sigh and cry day and night. Why are we sighing and crying? Because we understand that this man wants to pierce us with this implantable device the size of a grain of rice. This is his enterprise. This is why he set up AI. This is why you're going to have all kinds of, botched, videos come out. You're going to get all kinds of, if you notice in a lot of these videos that's coming out, they're all AI videos. They're all AI generated. And this is how he's going to come at the prophets. This is how he's going to use us as an excuse to set up his enterprise, man. Okay? But everybody's privy to it. But ain't nobody have a solution to it because the only solution is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, saving his elect Israelites out of here. A lot of these people are going to take it. Y'all can protest. You see, that's the thing. They going to protest until they're forced to take it, until they're thrown in the FEMA camp. Okay? Then see when they come knocking at their doorstep, when it starts costing them their jobs, when they're not able to access their crypto, when they're not able to access their funding, when it hits on their doorstep, then you're gonna see the real person because you can talk that shit while you can buy a sandwich, okay, with your credit cards. Okay, it's easy to say these things and protest while you can go have a cup of tea at Starbucks, okay, and just run your credit card or pay with cash. Ultimately, all these things are coming to the end. This is how this man is setting it up. And it's all through gradualism. Okay? This is the end game. And for those who are not teaching it, that's how you know that they're false prophets. And we're calling them out for being false prophets. Because this is a key indicating fact to the end. Scripture says what? Okay. Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we're looking for the end. Scripture says better is the end of a thing, Ecclesiastes 7:7, right? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Let me grab this scripture real quick while I'm thinking about it. And the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man, he gave us a way out through Yahweh, man. Yep. Let me just get it to the point. Job 5:12, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty. You see? And what is that device? Okay, he uses his laws to implement, okay, and get his way. And then as he creates the laws, he breaks his own laws. He gives you loophole. If you come with a certain amount of money, you can get out of certain laws. And that's the thing. This man is connecting all of your information, all of your medical information is going to be connected to it. He's gonna give you access to things. He's gonna see how much you spend. He's gonna put you in his algorithm. You're gonna be the new algorithm. You see, right now he generates algorithm through your cell phone. He wants to make you the cell phone. Okay, that's his intention. Job 5:12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You see, verse 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. So he's going to be tossed, okay, headfirst into captivity after the Lord disappoints him, because the Lord is coming to save his elect. All right. And the whole world knows, okay, what this is all about. And what we're understanding is we're at the end. And for those who don't know, you about to find out.
Digital ID is a monster.
That's right. It's a monster because it's the mark of the beast. You see, the Lord has the spirit on these people to say these things. All these things are spiritual because the time says that the scripture said he would what? Pour his spirit upon all flesh. So if all creation is his in the beginning, then ultimately his spirit is in all things. So there's gonna be truth. That's why these devils, they make movies. Okay? And when they make their movies, what do you get? Truth out of it. Okay, you get half truths, but Esau always putting he's putting the Lord's truth in it, because the Lord is showing these things subliminally, just like how he moves on the left hand side, right? The Lord moves like that on the right hand side, and that's how the Lord moves, man. Okay, she said digital ID is a monster. Okay, yes it is the mark of the beast, man. Okay, don't do it.
Digital ID is a monster.
Communist show? You're known as communist show. We fought the Nazis. We're not Nazis.
Why did you wear that today?
Well, it's British elements, isn't it? We've already got passport. We've already got driver's licenses. It's not going to stop illegal immigration.
You want to break the law, or you want a bottle of wine, or, you want a bit of cash stealing. It will kill people. Power to the people.
I'll tell you what it is. It's in Revelation 13, and it talks about in the future, John.
That's right. Revelations 13:16. Let's get it, man. Oh, we heard this before. We know where you going. That's right, man. This is where the whole world is going. And you gonna take it. You gonna have them baby. Them babies gonna be crying. Okay? You see? This is Revelations 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name, or the name of the beast, or the number, okay, of his name. All right. Here is wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. So this man, he does it with his barcodes, man. If you go back and you look at information a long time ago, the apostles brought it out. how the barcode system is coded back to this man's number. Okay, it's the number of a man. Here is wisdom. Well, guess what? Esau, Edom, the banking elites, they are men. Okay, the Lord is just going to show them that they are just men because they think they're gods in the earth. Okay, but the Israelite men, okay, primarily of the elect, okay, are the gods of the earth. All right, and this is why he's upset, because his enterprise is about to be casted down.
Was given a vision.
Digital ID is a monster.
Communist Joe, you're known as Communist Joe. We fought the Nazis. We're not Nazis.
Why did you wear that today?
Well, it's the British elements, isn't it? We've already got passport. We've already got driver's licenses. It's not going to stop illegal immigration.
You want to break the law, or you want a bottle of wine, or, you know, you want a bit of cash stealing, it will kill people. Power to the people.
I'll tell you what it is. It's in Revelation 13, and it talks about in the future. John was given a vision of the future. Not John the disciple, not John the Baptist, John the disciple, yeah?
Do you think the Bible's for Saul Kearsheimer and digital ID?
So I will never give up my inalienable freedoms that my forefathers fought for. I'll never do it. You can say it is your wizard of your house. You can say it is your wizard of your house.
These people, okay, they understand what's at risk. And listen, it sounds good right now. But what they're doing is they're conditioning you. They're telling you it's coming. And it's happening over there. Those brothers, we got brothers over there, man. Okay? And yeah, it's on the horizon. They're making it to where they're slowly but surely doing this. And it's going to happen over here in America. And a lot of you Americans are so used to having your way right away, okay, that you're going to fall right into the track of this so-called white man. We're telling you who he is according to the Bible. We're telling you according to the scriptures that the so-called white man is the wicked of the Bible, man. And he shows you by his actions. And he appeases you and pleases you and gives you little vacations and everything that he has. Listen, everything that he gives you access to, you have to pay him for access. He don't just give it to you. You go on vacation, you have to pay for vacation. Esau ain't so nice when you really think about it, man. When you think about it, he gives you a job. He gives you a shit rate for pay. I don't care what you're doing, you're underpaid. Okay, because your health and your time is something you'll never get back. Okay, so I don't care if you're making $50 an hour. You are fucking underpaid. Okay, and that's a decent salary, man. Okay, but your time and your body and your health is something you'll never get back. And that shit you don't put a price on. And that's what Esau understands. And that's what our people don't understand. Okay, but this is all about setting up his enterprise. And as you can see, people are bucking up with it, man. All right?
So we organised today, it's been the Trailer of Truth, which is a month-long farmers going across England, Scotland and Wales. They're against inheritance tax for everyone. Abolish IHT for all. They've paid income tax, they pay capital gains tax, no to the death tax. For food security for everyone in Britain. And the public support our farmers. But it's also saying no to digital ID. So we've united and the public are out. And together, the Together Association, we have hundreds of thousands of supporters and members. And we've been lobbying MPs and councillors. And we're saying to Keir Starmer, he's done a brilliant job in uniting the whole country, left, centre and right. Because regardless of other political views, people are united on this. Over 2 million signed the petition. We know just being campaigning around Merseyside and doing projections on buildings and everything, how much people are coming out to support. I mean, look at this today. The whole idea that we're walking barcodes, that we're just data for technocrats, that we have to show that if we're working, Lisa Nandy says, even if we've got a job, we've already got passports and driving license and national security numbers. The idea that illegal migrants suddenly, this is going to be the solution, is preposterous. We do have a proud tradition in Britain. We fought the Nazis. We're not Nazis. We fought the Nazis, our grandparents, right? We should remind everyone when they use terms like far right and scum and gammon, that this is the great British decent public. With our farmers, we've got veterans here, we've got drivers, we've got carers, and people across the spectrum, what they call left, right and centre. We're not interested in all that. We're interested in the fundamental principles of liberty, privacy, justice and democracy. We have a lot in common.
To ask about this outfit.
Like, oh yeah, what my granddad got from the war, Second World War. Yeah.
And why did you wear that today?
Well, it's a British element, you know, just being like British. I just want to wave my flag with other British people, basically.
Never sue the other
And you know that spiritual that he got his little helmet on. I'm gonna let
driver
this ad
after a
play.
car accident. There's a
So
better way
I
to
can.
get paid a way bigger check without having to.
Do you feel like
Yeah.
that's something?
Hang on. You see? That's spiritual. He got his helmet on because all of these things are going to lead up to World War III. You see, M.O.T.B leads to the World War III as well. And that's going to be what, see, and it can't, World War III can't be kicked off until the M.O.T.B. You see? All the nations are lined up for war. Okay? And it's all about, now it's our fault. It's our fault that, okay, the water is contaminated. It's suddenly our fault why, you know, his wickedness is being revealed. See, it ain't, Esau is coming at the prophets for his wickedness being revealed. That's it. We're not terrorists. We're, we see the problem. Okay, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the solution. And these people are bucking up at the digital ID. You got to think about how it's going to be when they actually got to put it in you, man. All right, but it's all about his enterprise. It's all about him knowing what your every move is. Okay, him knowing what you're thinking. Okay, the elder apostle Tahar was bringing out about how this man is subliminally showing you what he's setting up by like setting up things like Minority Report, the movie Minority Report, where thought police was actually a thing, and it's actually coming to pass, man. But that's the Lord, man, putting His Spirit, okay, on Esau to reveal the things, okay, because these things are prophecy, and only the prophets are going to be able to pull the meat off the bone and actually bring some substance to what these things mean and where these things are going. Because now you have to understand, this is the beginning of sedition of men. This is going to bring civil war. Okay, men are going to get drafted. It's going to be hell out here on the streets. FEMA camps. We're already in a police state, man. There's states already that are declaring to be under, okay, martial law. Okay, they're already, okay, have the police enforced and are walking the streets, building the building. All right, and they're not gonna have to do that if they have a digital ID on you. They'll be able with their cameras. They're setting up these new cameras. Okay, these purple fluorescent cameras that you see on the interstates and in your neighborhoods. Oh, that's a nice little upgrade. Well, guess what? All these things are working in his benefit. He's going to be able to know where you're at every second of the day, what you had for dinner, okay, what you plan on doing. He's already listening on your conversations through your devices, your TVs, your laptops, your cell phones, okay, your vehicles, because everything is Bluetooth now. You Bluetooth shit, you don't even know you Bluetooth into. You're not looking through, when you're looking through your phone and you're looking at videos and scrolling and you're walking or even driving, you are tethering. Your phone is tethering. It's giving information, it's receiving information, data. People are buying your data. Okay, that's why Wi-Fi is readily available, because these things are a way of tracking as well, man. Well, free Wi-Fi, just log in, and people just jump on these things because why? These things are convenient. You get better Wi-Fi, better connectivity. Okay, well, Esau is able to track you with all of these things, man. All right, he's able to know how many devices are in the house just by driving by. Okay, he's gonna give these police officers, man, all kinds of AI, technology. They'll probably be able to drive by your house, man. Okay, at 40 miles an hour, and record, okay, 20 seconds of what's going on in your house. It's gonna get, you don't know, man. I mean, look it up. Look up the technology, and it's all setting up his technocracy. It's all about him, okay, governing over you. And it's gonna cost these Edomites. See, these Edomites, this is their country. They claim to be men of their country. God and war, they fight for shit that they've stolen. That's what they're used to. And everywhere the so-called white man is at, he stole it by violence, and he's ready to die for it. Why? Because it ain't his anyway. You see?
That's particularly important
Our
to do.
country's going, yeah. Our country's going. 10 years it'll be gone. There's different people coming here wanting to take over our country. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you say. But yeah, there's a million coming every year. They're not the same as us, and they're gonna. It's going to happen. Something will happen in the next. It's sort of we've already been bombed and blown up, but something will happen. I don't wish nothing on nobody, but something will happen soon. Really, again, something it's happened. We've been bombed, we've been blown up, kids are being fucking killed, and it goes to concerts. It's going to happen again. You know what I mean? Labour, they're crap now, crap. They're not for the people.
Do you think that any politician listens to you and takes your concerns seriously?
Well, yeah, there's only one fella, isn't there? You know who? The boss, the big man.
Is that Nigel Farage?
Farage, yeah, of course. He'll do what he says, but it's going to be a long haul, innit? But it's got to get done. It's got to get done. You need these police to come on our side and the army.
What is it about Digital ID that concerns you?
What exactly is it? What's it going to turn into? What powers?
What exactly is it? And what's it gonna turn into? What is it gonna turn into? Where is this gonna lead to? What is the end game of digital currency? Okay, what are we talking about? We're talking about the mark of the beast, man. This is what it's all about. And that's why it is important for you not to take it. It is important for you because the elect are not going to take it, even if it costs them their life. And you got to be able to set your mind at ready because these are the times that are coming ahead. While all the camps are having a good time and they're planning, their luxurious lifestyles here. The Heavenly Father is coming to disrupt this man's society, man. Okay, and give it back who it belongs to, which are the Israelites.
Freedoms do we lose? Not for me, for my grandchildren. I've had 50, 60 years of freedom. My grandchildren, what's their life? What's it going to look like in their life?
Keir Starmer says he's doing this to help tackle illegal immigration. Do you have any faith in that?
Okay, first of all, I believe we're being divided. So let's not hate each other. It's not about illegal immigration. It's not about immigration. It's not about colour, race, sex. That's the distraction. Divide. We don't want to be divided. Like we say, we all stand together. You don't have farmers, you have no food. Digital ID is a monster, and it will be connected to a lot more things than what they're currently telling us.
And she knows what's going on, man. Okay, she's speaking in code, and I'm picking up what she's putting down. And so are the elect, because we're speaking the same thing, man. All right, we're all going to be affected by this, and they're just like they're dealing with it right now. You're going to get the same thing over here. You're going to pull up on job sites where you're going to see your coworkers, man, okay, protesting against this thing, and you're going to have to make a choice. All right, about a digital ID. Now, the digital ID is not the mark of the beast, but like she says, where is this thing going? And it's going in one direction. It's going down. Okay, because Yahweh Shemi outside is going to disrupt this man's system. He's not going to get it. See the script. Let me grab it, man. Scripture says what? Bear with me, man. Job, right? Because we was just reading this, Job 20. So I'll start at 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay, so that's what the Lord intention is. To see, you're not gonna. This man is not gonna be able to escape his captivity. He understands if he doesn't move quick, okay, that he's running out of time. He isn't gonna have much time to, because people are privy to what he's doing, man. You see, that lady could be a Jake, and a lot of these people that are hip to this understand where the times are, okay, and how seriously minded we need to be, okay. And it's all fun until it's not, right?
Currently, protesters are giving people entering Labour conference a pretty hard time. There's shouts of traitors, scum as people are entering Labour Party conference.
Fuck up, you old fucker! Traitors! Think about your grandchildren! I'm here because I'm demonstrating primarily against digital IDs. I think this is a top-down culture. We're seeing from the likes of like the World Economic Forum, United Nations, this constant need to digitalise everything, bring in push for kind of social credit style systems, and I'm not interested in that. We're seeing huge attacks on free speech in the digital sphere. Keir Starmer's not interested in the public. He's not interested in our freedoms, our inalienable rights, our God-given rights. He's interested in controlling us through a digital ID, surveilling us, tracking us. In London, we are more surveilled in London than any other city in Europe. So you've got to ask yourself, what can that surveillance be used for? So I will not have a digital ID, and if that means I lose my job, if that means that I'm even arrested, fine. Because I will never give up my inalienable freedoms that my forefathers fought for. I'm never doing it.
We just saw protesters there yelling traitors at people that are entering Labour Party conference. Is that how you feel?
Sorry to interrupt, but this is important. The shooter who murdered my sweet little Daniel.
Shut up.
No. I mean, we're all people. We all have different views. I don't think you should, hate someone because of the views they hold. I think there's a lot more in common than what divides us. This is about literally together on the key organisers, about whether you're left wing, right wing, coming together. I don't endorse people calling someone a traitor. And with digital ID, it's so terrifying because I don't have trust that won't be expanded. We saw what happened during COVID with vaccine passports. They said a few weeks before Freedom Day, we're not going to bring in vaccine passports, and then all of a sudden they did. And that's not to say anything about vaccines, but I do believe you should have the choice and autonomy, and I don't think the science supported forcing people to take it. And I think digital ID would be such a mission creep towards that. And I've spoken to people here who anything from support Tommy to Palestine Action, whatever it is, we appreciate. This will affect all of us. I mean, it's so important that we stand up against that, and that's why together we're calling for a digital bill of rights where we will have an enshrined rights of the right to opt out. And we've already seen they want to mandate this. It's not going to be a choice, or you look at.
That's right. It's not going to be a choice because it's got to go where it's got to go. You see, they're trying to stop what's coming. You can't stop a train, baby. This thing has been trudging tracks. The tracks has been built. The bridge has been built. The destinations are made. How are you going to stop the train? Okay? It's already here. They're not going to be able to escape it. And it's leading exactly where it's going. You're going to get that implantable device the size of a grain of rice. That's what it's all about. Okay? This is his enterprise. This is what his social, credit scores, and this is where it's all leading. Esau wants people to play ball with his system. Okay?
People, cash, people can't use technology. It's a terrifying prospect, I think.
If you have too much fatty food and then you feel sick, you're going to get put to the back of the queue at the NHS. Yet there is poverty in this country. Doing the digital ID might work for the more wealthy people who haven't got the cares and the worries that we have. But so if he has too much fatty foods in 1 week, would he go to the back of the queue with a dentist and a doctor? Do you know what I mean? Because all your club cards, Tesco club cards, you can't save money if you don't have your name, your address, your date of birth, and they've been collecting that data since COVID, and it will be used against you. But we can't afford to buy organic and untreated vegetables. We can't afford families. It's because we're not supporters, and it's going to be hard to get that balance. People are going to go. It's going to kill people. The digital ID. It's not just about you want to go, you want to break.
It's gonna kill people. Okay? The digital ID is going to kill people. How is it going to kill people? It's just a digital ID. It's just digitalizing your information. Well, how it's going to kill people is it's actually going to lead you to the M.O.T.B. And that's why that lady said it's a monster. Those things are spiritual. Okay? It's going to kill people. Sedition amongst men is going to kill people. Jacob's trouble is going to kill people. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to kill people because this is, okay, ultimately his enterprise. He gave the so-called white man power in the world, power over the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Well, if he gave it to him, he's ready to take it back at any given time. And Esau know his time is coming up. So this is why all of these things, she's right, it's going to kill a lot of people because Jake is going to run. You see, they give out weed, they give out Popeyes, they give out everything, and Jake runs to it. Anything that they give out for free, don't take it. Here it is, we're $1 trillion, trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and this man can afford to give you anything for free when everything in life that's important costs you money. Think about that. Oh, just go here, take this paper with you, and then come on back. It won't cost you a dime. That's a scary thing. Whatever that is. Because everything in life costs. Water costs, food costs, cost of living, gas, car, everything costs, and it goes all back to Esau and his company, his companies, his entities. Okay? It all goes back to him. It's his enterprise, and the Lord is going to cast it down. We can't wait, Lord, the Lord to put this devil under subjection. He's a mad dog running wild. Okay?
The Lord, or you want a bottle of wine, or you want a bit of cash deal, and it will kill people.
We're here because we don't want the digital ID, which is a controlling mechanism. We already have all driving license, passports. You don't know who I am now.
Watch my snoring disappear in one night. My wife couldn't believe it was that easy. I tried these popular snoring.
And those in Europe have digital ID, and it's not stopping the reasons that the government is saying it's for, and obviously the farmers.
And what are your specific concerns about it?
About ID?
Yeah.
Control. You won't be able to buy anything or have anything. They already have it in China. So it's control. Why do we need to be controlled? It's got nothing to do with employment. It's a control mechanism.
Why do you think that they're interested in that sort of control?
Because it keeps you dumbed down and do as you're told.
How's it a good idea? We've already got national insurance numbers, we've already got a passport, we've already got driver's licenses. It's not going to stop illegal immigration. They work cash in hand. All it's going to do is suppress our speech and suppress our rights. The Bank of England is supposedly working on a digital pound. The only place this leads to is them controlling what you spend your money on. They can stop you spending the money. They don't need to arrest you. They can get you out of society. If you express support for Tommy Robinson, they can do the same. They no longer need to arrest you. Also, Shabina McMood, when she was Justice Secretary a few weeks ago, she announced plans that instead of sending people to prison, if you're charged with any crime, you could be banned from pubs, going to football games, social events. The only way they can do that is through digital ID, because you would need to scan it to show that you've got a criminal record when you go into somewhere, right? What they're trying to create is some sort of prison without walls for the people of the West. And it's no coincidence that Carney in Canada wants to do the same thing. Australia are talking about the same thing. And Ursula von der Leyen is talking about a digital euro. It's no coincidence. It's all a plan. These people are in, it's their last effort to save managerial liberalism.
You see that? It's their last effort, man. And that's spiritual. Let me grab that. Wow. It's all spiritual. And for these other Israelite camps to not see it just shows, man. Just shows where they're at spiritually. Scripture says what? Woe. Yep. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Okay? And the sea goes into the people. Okay? The sea is utilized as a a description. Okay, for the people, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's exactly what he said through the Spirit, okay, without reading the Bible. And these things, okay, are shown to the elect, man. The prophets, starting with our apostles, have already made these things clear exactly what it is. It ain't no if, ands, or buts about it, man. Right? Because a lot of these guys, they just want to worry about lining their pockets. It ain't about you getting salvation. It ain't about you telling the truth. It ain't about even being an Israelite for these guys. These guys, a lot of these guys are just niggas with garments. All right. And the Lord is exposing them in the times that we in. The Lord said that he was going to expose these prophets. He gave us indicators that their traits, the way they move in the earth, what they've done. All right. And this man's enterprise is based upon what? All of these things being set up, and it's going right down where the Lord said it would, because our apostles have been prophesying about these things for decades, and they've been laughed at, scoffed at, and everybody who did the laughing and scoffing, where they at now? Okay? Where is that black ass nigga at? What's his name? Brother No Light, okay? Scoffing when our apostles was dealing with them in sincerity. You see where these dudes at, man? Okay? And I was watching the Apostles yesterday, and the Apostle Gabar said something through the Spirit, and it hit hard, man, because Sonetta, man, you next, man. You're not going to slide. You still talking shit about Hebrew Israelites. You've been back and forth, all right? You've been unsincere, too, all right? Just speaking on that, but Revelations 12:12, again, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's exactly what that Jake said. And I want to say these, a lot of we've been spread everywhere. A lot of these people are our people. Okay. And that's just the truth of the matter, man. But he said that he knows, see, it's not by chance all these things are happening. All right, that all these countries are coming together all under this one banner. It's not by chance. He says why? Because they know they have a little bit of time left. What is he talking about? Scriptures, man.
Australia are talking about the same thing, and Ursula von der Leyen is talking about a digital euro. It's no coincidence. It's all a plan. These people are in. It's their last effort to save managerial liberalism.
What do you think the end goal of that plan is?
I don't know. I ain't got a clue. They just want to keep going. Their religion is the system.
What brought you here today?
Because I believe that Basically, the digitalisation should be introduced in our society, and I'm against it. And I feel like, as a woman my age, I feel like I have to protect my children, grandchildren, and my family as well from this tyranny.
What is it that concerns you so much? What are you afraid that you need to protect them from?
I'm not afraid. I just think that digitalisation is a control system.
That's right. And that's exactly what it is. Okay. And like the brother said, brother Azaria, G, Mr. The Truth Orlando, Shalom, bro, Yabashim Yahweh Brakatah. Hey, and Brakatam to all you brothers and sisters. The brother said they see it, they just paid not to see it or to look away. That's right, man. Okay, because it's clear. All right, and then it's gonna come see, and the apostles been making fun of, and the elders, because he's gonna see. You see, when he got called out, okay, he said what I said, moron, right? And then when he gets confronted with the congregation, he's gonna say the same thing. Okay, you see what I said, moron. You see, listening is an art. You see, he gonna pull that orchestrative shit, man. Because that's what he's good at. See, he's a good actor, man. He's a high-paid actor. That's why he loves the flamboyancy. He loves all the exaltation, riding on horses, all these things, because he's okay with being a part of this man's enterprise. We're looking, okay, to obtain mercy through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, to escape all this madness, man. That's our man. That's our prayer. Okay, that's our hope, and that's all we have ultimately. Okay, outside of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we don't have nothing, man. Okay, and Thawada for tuning in. I pray this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. With that, I'm giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders, a great millstone only, who rule well and teach well, being a fine example of how we should conduct ourselves in the days we're in, the true leaders of Yahshua Allah, and the only one certified to teach the 100% truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings and salutations unto the elect, and those hoping to be a part of that number. Only unto you I say shalom. This is your fellow servant, M.O.T.B been loyal from the GMS Orlando camp. Praying this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Wake up, Jacob. Shalom.